a date in the forest. We went for dinner in Telqua at a food truck called Quick Eats. It's awesome and cheap and really delicious. We love when Quick Eats is open for the year. Now we're in this poplar forest. I'm not allowed to tell you where we are. It's a secret to hunting of any sorts. You don't give away your spots. But what I can tell you is where we live, seems that we're finding morels in poplars, like at the base of poplars. So we are morel hunting. See my husband back there. And I better get looking before I get scolded. This jacket is very obnoxious, but it fits a baby carrier underneath. She's gonna sleep away through this date, which is going on a date with a newborn is easier than older kids. So something else that's starting to bloom here is Saskatoon berry bushes are starting to bloom. A Saskatoon berry is kind of like a blueberry's sad, dry cousin. Saskatoons are great because they are plentiful, not because they're the most amazing thing ever, but they're good in baking and in smoothies. The kids eat them fresh. They're not really that exciting to me, but hey, they're plentiful and free, so we pick them. So this here is a gooseberry bush. This is an edible berry. This is a snowberry bush. This is not edible unless you like throwing up a lot. Not sure what you are. More gooseberries. And then in here there's so many wild roses. Such a good place if you want to pick rose hips after a frost. You can see them. Just all greening up. Ooh, I'm getting behind. Good morning. Let's go feed the animals. So yesterday's morel hunting did not give us any morels, unfortunately. But Marius had found some the night before, or sorry, on his way home. We're gonna do the doggy first. Get her food and water. She knocked over both, silly dog. Because we live close to the highway, the dog is not allowed to be loose because she's still a young dog. And we don't need our dog getting run over on the highway. But we were a little confused why we didn't see any where we did yesterday, because it was like perfect, but it just wasn't. And that's the thing about mushroom hunting, is like you think you got like the perfect place, and it's not. You find them on someone's lawn. They're just all over the place. So something you'll notice about me is that I wear a lot of wool sweaters because we live somewhere cold and I like to be warm. And I have my favorite sweaters and I wear them on repeat. So I did change my clothes underneath, but I'm wearing the same sweater I was yesterday. I was maybe wearing this same sweater the day before too. Now, I'll give you your food and water, puppy. This is Pepper. There you go. Okay. Oh, and she's off like a rocket. So, the boys are at their grandparents'. So that means I gotta do chores. And the boys always laugh when they go for a sleepover, because they'd be like, "Ha, you gotta do our chores now." And I'm like, dang it. But boys, I was doing these chores long before you were born, so that's fine. I can do chores. Although when they go to their aunt's house for a sleepover, they just gotta do her chores with her, so they get out of our chores, but then they gotta go help her with their chores. Their grandparents don't have animals though, so. Oh, thanks, dog. Pepper wonders where the kids went. It's so quiet without them, isn't it, Pepper? It's lovely out here today. It's nice weather. It's not hot, it's not raining. We need the water and the rain. So I'm happy to have it. Oh, and here's the chaos barnyard. Pepper's not quite sure what to think of the ponies. She thinks they're intruders. And now I left a bucket of spent grains over here. I'm ready to go give this to the chickens because they enjoy these too. What do you think, Pepper? So quiet doing this without kids. Mary's is inside with the baby. It's gonna get dark in there, so we're gonna leave you out here. So it appears the boys did maybe not actually collect the eggs last night before going on their sleepover. I'm finding right now in this muddy weather, the eggs are dirtier than normal. Their nesting boxes are clean, but they're dirty. Lots of them are clean, but lots of them are dirty. So lots of egg washing today. Now we're gonna feed the pigs. I've got some eggs that are cracked that we're gonna feed the pigs. I don't need to bring the pigs any water, but when the chickens are good for water, let's go check on the cows' water. I kind of go in my head. They've got 3 troughs, so they've got lots of water. I go in my head. I go through each field, and I go food, water, food, water, food, water, just running through, making sure everybody has them. These guys are currently in what you would call a sacrifice pasture, so we have them in a short pasture, and we're feeding them hay because we don't want them to go out on the pastures until the pastures are like really thriving. Otherwise, they can kill the grass by cutting it too short. So this is our sacrifice pasture. It's kind of double this size actually. You just can't see beyond there. But it's just healthy for your pastures to not have animals out on them while the grass is trying to grow. In here, just threw some hay to ponies and calves. It's okay, Pepper. It's okay, Pepper. She's still just not certain that these are trustable, respectable creatures. Pepper's never quite sure to think of the pigs. But they are happy piggies this morning. Getting these cracked and broken eggs. So here is our chicks and ducklings that we have. We got them from a place called Performance Poultry. I just gave them fresh water and that always makes them excited. These ducklings are Pekin ducks. We weren't really going to be feeding them, but now it seems that we are. These are Americana pullets, and these are actually my mother-in-law's that we gave to her, but they're just not ready to take them yet. And then all the little banties are the boys that they picked out. So this is our chick brooder, although this is a friend's, and I gotta give it back soon. But I need to find one for myself because it's a great chick brooder. It's just a metal cow trough. So we're working on fencing, and Mac was helping on clearing the path, but then he got some free time, so he went looking for some morels, and he found a couple nice big ones. Pretty big morel for here anyways, for this early in the season. So this is our garden here. It's only just starting to get planted because our last frost date is until the early June. So we're doing a straight line fence from there up to here so that below the garden we can clear more trees and plant fruit trees and such. And I'm just excited to see what becomes of it.